first. When the lock clicked into place, she glanced at her appointment to find him staring at her. He looked somewhat out of place in the crisp, refurbished space. He'd fit in a cool, converted garage apartment, or maybe an artist's loft. Somewhere that matched his accept me as I am attitude. Here he'd have to follow the strict rules of a fussy condo board. "Are you ready for me?" His question echoed and bounced off the hardwood floor and soaring ceiling. Her heartbeat kicked up until it thundered in her ears. For what? Anything. He continued to study her. Everything. This is work. She let that reminder run through her brain as she picked up the real estate flyer and handed it to him. "You said you were looking for a one-bedroom." He glanced down at the paper but didn't take it. "I like tight spaces." She wasn't sure how to respond to that. She headed around him to the other side of the room. "The kitchen has been upgraded with, 'Show me the bedroom.'" She loved that he used so few words. Each one zipped through her and knocked her off balance. He never blinked, never looked away. His heated stare suggested he wanted to strip off her clothes, and every part of her wanted to let him. But they had business to discuss. "You don't care about the kitchen?" "I don't cook." His gaze skimmed over her, taking a lazy turn over her breasts, then down her legs and back up again. "But I'll get a lot of use out of the bedroom." "Of course." Her voice sounded scratchy, and she fought to bring it back under control. There was something about him, from the pull of his shirt across his chest to the thud of his boots against the hardwood. He telegraphed confidence. The scruff around his chin complemented his short brown hair, and it all worked together to highlight his brooding hotness. He looked like a man who knew his way around a woman, who would have her squirming with dirty talk until he trailed his tongue all over her. Her steps almost faltered at the thought, but she caught herself in time. A tiny tremor ran through her as she walked across the open space and stood in the bedroom doorway. Her gaze shot to the windows, then to the huge bed and pile of pillows stacked against the headboard. "Here it is." "Are you going to let me in, Miss Sullivan? Show me what I want to see?" He stood right behind her. A small puff of air brushed against her ear as his words spun through her. Heat radiated off him and smacked into her. He hadn't touched her, but stood close enough for her to feel his height, his strength. He practically surrounded her. A desperate need to see how their bodies fit together slammed into her. She braced her hand against the door jamb, but didn't move farther into the room. "Will your wife want to schedule an appointment?" "No wife." His fingertips skimmed the back of her neck, tickling her skin. "Okay," she said on a rough exhale. "I prefer to be free to go after what I want." The collar of her shirt slipped back. His lips followed his hand. His mouth trailed down and over her bare shoulder. That scruff scratched against her, stealing her breath. "Who I want." "I think—" "Don't." His fingers slipped into her hair, and the casual knot holding it up gave way. Strands fell on her shoulders, brushing against his hand. She should have stopped. This was a terrible idea. It was so unprofessional. But she was 28 years old and experienced. She could take what she wanted, when she wanted it. And she wanted him. Like, couldn't remember how to breathe, wanted him. His hands trailed down her back and kept going, sweeping over her, learning every inch of her. There was no hesitation as his palms cupped her ass in a possessive grab. "From the first time I heard your sexy voice, I've wanted inside you." His voice vibrated against the side of her neck. "We can't." But God, she didn't mean that at all. "We don't know each other." A finger slipped over her, edged along the cleft between her cheeks. The shiver shooting through her had her defenses dropping. "That will make the sex even better." One of his hands moved. It slid up the outside of her thigh and under the edge of her slim skirt. Higher.